Hey guys, happy Tuesday morning. I have a really good topic today. I'm super excited to talk to you guys about. It's going to be all about self-sabotage and the ways that we hold ourselves back in our business. This is a huge topic. Definitely like the number one thing that will change your business and your whole life. And something that I'm super passionate about, really like the reason why I even got into business coaching, because of all the work that I did around my thoughts and my beliefs that really helped me be able to move forward in my business and really move forward in all different areas of my life. It has made such a huge difference. So I want to give you guys some tools and some techniques that you can use to apply this in your business and your life, because it will change things for you so much. It's super powerful, truly like probably the most powerful thing you could ever learn. And I know a few of you guys had popped on and said like, yes, I can relate to this. I get stuck in the self-sabotage and really, it holds me back a lot in my business, holds me back from getting started, holds me back from getting out there and getting visible, from letting people know that I have a business, from, telling people when I meet them what I do, and being able to get clients. And so how I really see this show up for people is in a number of different ways. So number one is hiding, so not putting yourself out there. I'd say number two is procrastinating, putting off doing things that you know that you should be doing, or you kind of want to be doing, but you're not doing. And you're like, why am I not doing these things that I know I need to be doing to move forward? If you can relate to that, let me know. I've been a long time procrastinator, so I totally get that one. Perfecting, so always telling yourself that things aren't good enough for you to put them out there or to launch them. And so that can really hold you back. Getting stuck in the self-doubt, like, do I really have what it takes? Do I really have something good to offer? Can I really do this? Can I be successful with my business? That shows up for a lot of people. Getting stuck in comparison, so comparing yourself to other people, and I like to say like then thinking that you're inferior to other people, so comparing yourself to other people and feeling less than, or like you're not good enough, or you can't measure up to what other people are doing, or you can't do it as good as they are. So I know for me, like that's something that has showed up a lot in my life, like going back in all areas of my life. But I know for a lot of my clients, it shows up too, like this inferiority complex. So forever waiting for like the right time, or to be ready, or to have enough certifications to get out there and put yourself out there and launch your business, or to let people know that you're ready to work with them. Coming up with excuses as to why you can't do it. So because of your kids, or because of your schedule, or you're too busy, or you don't know enough yet. Like a lot of times excuses are going to come up when to kind of self-sabotage ourselves as well from moving forward. A few other things I would say is not investing in your business. So not being willing to invest any money into your business, or trying to tell yourself that you need to start your business without investing money. Like that really is a form of self-sabotage, because it's very challenging, if not impossible, to start your business without any money. It just is, like, that's a fact. And so I think if you try to tell yourself like, oh, I have to do it for free, like that's a form of self-sabotage as well. And not getting support. Pretty much everyone, I would say like everyone I know has gotten support with starting their business, no matter what type of business it is, including a coaching business. So I think getting support with starting and running a business is really important. And if you're serious about it, getting that support is absolutely essential. And not being willing to do it and telling yourself like I have to do it and figure it out all on my own, like is another form of self-sabotage. And so the other thing, and some of you guys were mentioning this today, is getting stuck like in this analysis paralysis, feeling overwhelmed and kind of like spinning your wheels and not really moving forward with things, or doing things that aren't leading to results. So you might be telling yourself, oh, I'm taking action and I'm doing these things. But if you're not getting any results and you're continuing to take these actions, then you need to be looking at what's going on. And you could keep doing that and spinning your wheels, but you're not really moving forward. So these are like the big ways that I see self-sabotage show up. And I think it's good to know like these different ways so that you can recognize them for yourself and be like, okay, which of these things am I doing? Like, how is this showing up for me? And actually recognizing it as a form of self-sabotage, because they're all things that, you know, pop up for us in our business and really can hold us back in a big way. So if any of those in particular are coming up for you guys, let me know. Hey, Julie, so glad you're here. Yeah, you guys, let me know who's on. Cassie, you're here. Awesome. Hello. Victoria, hey. Yeah, like to know you guys are on. Yeah, this is such a big topic, you guys. I'm so excited to talk about it because not only can it change your business, but it can change your whole life. And what I'm going to talk about, you can use these tools in all areas of your life. And for me, like I was kind of saying in the beginning, like my business was I like to say was like the doorway for me to look into my thoughts and my feelings and like this process and what was going on and how it was impacting my ability to start and grow my business. But then what I recognized is that these things were showing up in all areas of my life. And by working on this and really learning how to like implement some tools that were going to help me work through these things that were keeping me stuck, it started changing everything, like all areas of my life, which is so cool because we have the power to do that. And obviously, like this is something that's really good for us to be able to do with our clients as well, right? Because we're coaches, we're facilitating transformation and change in people's lives. And this is like the number one tool that's going to help you do it in your own life, but also help you help your clients get even more amazing results in their lives as well. So Rachel, hey Rachel, struggling with procrastination for sure. Yeah, procrastination is huge. Like it's so common. Procrastination, perfection, hiding, like all these things. Like I think it's really important to know that you're not alone in dealing with these things or feeling these ways, you know, having these self-doubts. Like it's totally normal for these things to pop up anytime we're doing something new. It's just going to happen. And especially starting a business. Starting a business is a big deal. It's a big deal and it's not easy. It's hard. And why it's really, really hard is because that it does force us to face a lot of these limiting beliefs that we have about ourselves and our abilities and, you know, who we are and what we have to offer. That is why starting a business is so freaking hard. The rest is kind of just like implementing tools and stuff. But what really holds most people back is the beliefs that they have, the beliefs and the thoughts that they're thinking, because it actually stops us from taking action or stops us from taking the actions that we know that we really need to be taking in order to get the results that we want. So let me know if that's making sense to you guys so far. What I want to explain to you guys is kind of like how the system works as far as like our thoughts and our beliefs and actions and how it's all connected. Because I think when you actually understand how this works, that it's super, super powerful. So what happens is that first we have a thought or belief based off of some sort of situation that we're in. So no matter like what the situation is, yeah, Victoria, hiding, all this resonates. Great. Awesome. So definitely listen to this. It's going to be super helpful to you. Maybe even take some notes, write some of the stuff down. You can always come back and watch it later. But I'm going to give you some information, some tools I think you're going to find super, super helpful. So it always starts with our thoughts based off of whatever situation we're in. So if we're starting our business, we have thoughts about that, right? And what's going to happen is that our thoughts, whatever things we're thinking, are going to lead to our feelings. So if we're thinking that I'm not good enough, I don't have something good to offer, I'm not ready, we're going to feel like anxious and scared. Okay, right? But go back to this a little bit. If you're thinking so the situation is starting your business, and instead if you're thinking like, I'm a freaking awesome coach, I have something amazing to offer, people cannot wait to work with me, there's so many people out there that need what I have to offer, people are going to be scrambling to find the money to work with me because they're going to want the transformation that I provide. Okay, so think about if you were thinking that about your business, then you're gonna feel like excited, you're gonna feel like motivated, you're gonna feel confident, and then what happens after your feelings then is your action. So if you were feeling kind of like anxious and nervous and afraid, the action that you're going to take is going to be nothing, right? Probably it's going to be nothing. It's going to be procrastinating. It's going to be, not moving forward with things. But if you're feeling excited and motivated and confident, the action you're going to take is going out there and doing the things that you know are going to help lead you to getting those paying clients. So think about that. So it's our thoughts lead to our feelings, lead to our actions, and then our actions lead to our results. So if we're procrastinating and we're not doing anything and we're just waiting and not moving forward with things, then the result we're going to get is no clients, right? No clients, no progress in our business. And then if you go back to your thought, was that I'm not good enough, I don't know how to get clients, you're reinforcing that thought, right? Okay, so super powerful. But if you were feeling confident and you were taking action, and then the result is getting those clients, then you go back to that thought, which is I'm awesome, like I'm an amazing coach, I have a powerful service to offer, people come to me and are excited to work with me, then you are reinforcing that thought. So does this make sense to you guys? Like this is super powerful stuff. And what is really good to know is that our thoughts are choices. Your thoughts they're not automatic. They do happen automatically, but we can recognize them and see them and change them. Your thoughts are choices. And when you start to recognize that, it changes everything. Your thoughts are stories that you have about yourself. They're thoughts that you've been thinking forever and ever and ever and over and over and over again. A thought that you keep thinking becomes a belief. And so you can change those thoughts. This will change everything. This will change everything. So recognize if you're thinking, I'm not good enough, I don't know where to start, I'm feeling overwhelmed. You can change those thoughts and decide to think something else. And that is going to change how you feel, which is going to change your action, which is going to change your results. It's awesome. It's awesome when you start thinking about this. Victoria, so glad that makes sense. Tamara, hey Tamara, you're so welcome. Yeah, you guys, let me know if you have any questions about this. I want to give you guys then some steps to go through and like kind of pull this stuff out and start working on it. What I find is really helpful to do this. So what I like to start with when you're getting started in your business is really like getting clear on your vision for your business. And truly this can change as you're going. Like my business has continued to grow as I've started. Like when I started my business, my vision was a little smaller, and now it has continued to grow. So, but get clear on what your vision is for your business right now and why it's important for you to create that vision. Is it, you want to be making this huge impact, helping other people. You want to help people with something that you've struggled with. You want to make a lot of money. You want to have the freedom and flexibility to be able to travel or move or set your own schedule, all those different things. Like get really clear on what all your big whys are, why this vision is important to you. Because you're going to need to come back to this and use this as motivation when it comes to facing these fears and these thoughts that are coming up for you and these feelings, because they're going to pop up for everyone. They always do. And so you need to know like why you're willing to face these fears. And a lot of people aren't willing to. Like they would rather just continue to do what they've always been doing than face these fears that come up that are really uncomfortable to look at. And so you got to know like, why is this important to me? And really decide, I think, like, is it really important enough for me to be willing to push through these fears and this uncomfortable feelings that are going to pop up for me, and really to make that decision and decide that you're all in and you're gonna do it. You don't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You're all in and you're totally committed. That's what it takes to make a business work. And so I would just say, like, you need to know that and decide that for yourself. And if you have 1 foot in and 1 foot out, like your business will never work, because it's challenging and you have to be all in. You really do. So you got to decide, you have to find why it's really important to you and then be all in. I think that's like absolutely essential. And then I really, really recommend journaling every single day. And especially at the beginning of your day, doing what I like to call is like a brain dump. So dumping all the stuff that's in your head, like just doing a free write and just writing like what's going on in your head, your thoughts, like those limiting beliefs that are coming up for you, those fears, and really getting it all down on paper so that you can see it and recognize it. Like any sort of transformation always starts with us being able to see what's going on clearly, like see the truth, see what we're facing. And so being able to write it down is really, really important. And it's going to help you so much. So make sure you do the writing. Like journaling is super important. And I think getting it out of your head and down on paper, it allows you to see it and recognize it and be like, oh, these are the thoughts that I'm thinking, and this is what's going on. And then look at those thoughts and recognize, like, what are those thoughts that I'm thinking? Like, I'm not good enough. I don't have something good to offer. I don't know what I'm doing. People don't see me as the expert. Whatever those thoughts are, write them down and really like see what those are and recognize that that's what you're thinking right now. And that's leading to your feelings, which are leading to your actions, which are leading to your results. So look at all of that and, recognize that and see it. And then recognize that those thoughts are a choice. They aren't fact. They're based on some story that you've been telling yourself forever, probably since you were young. And it's a story. There's no truth behind it. It's just a story. It's a choice. Our thoughts are choices. Like our thoughts come automatically and they're always going through our head like a conveyor belt. But the ones that we actually like pick up and we own, that's our choice. So the thought like, I'm not good enough, the thought like, this is really hard, I'm awesome, like these thoughts are all gonna like go by, and then you just decide which ones you want to pick up and really own. And so decide to let those thoughts go that you don't want to, that aren't supporting you in moving forward, and instead to be picking up the thoughts that are really going to support you in getting the results that you want to and feeling the way that you want to feel. So then what you're going to want to do is start to adapt these new beliefs. And this is the thing, like if you have this belief, like, I can't be successful in my business, right? Like that's a belief. You're probably not gonna be able to just change it like to, I can be totally successful in my business and make all the money I want. Like that might feel like a really far stretch, right? So what you can do is go in steps. So you could be like, I'm willing to believe that I can be successful in my business. I'm smart. I have a lot of experience in this area. Like start writing out the beliefs that you actually believe and that feel good to you. So you can take baby steps to getting to the ultimate end belief that you want to. So if your end belief is like, I'm a freaking rock star and can create $1 million business, if that's what you want, like work on making mini steps to get to that belief. And that's why if you can write this stuff out every day and go through it, you'll start to see that you can transform these beliefs like step by step by step each day, getting more and more towards the belief that's actually going to really support you in moving forward. So let me know if that makes sense to you guys, if you have any questions. If you start doing this exercise like daily, I promise you it will change your whole life. I know it will for a fact. And then really remembering that your thoughts are going to lead to your feelings that are going to lead to your actions, which are going to lead to your results. So you want to be choosing thoughts that are going to get you to the results that you want to get to. And then I would say like the very last piece is just to make sure that you're getting support if you need it. Getting the support and investing in your business. I think it's going to make a huge difference, and it's really like a necessary piece. And a lot of times we can't necessarily see clearly like where we're getting stuck, and sometimes even our own thoughts. Like it can be really helpful to have someone else assisting us in going through, just like it is with your clients, to have you helping them. It can be helpful to have you having some help to get through the places where you're getting stuck as well. So I 100% believe in coaching and getting support as well. So let me know if you guys have any questions about that at all, but start doing this. It's going to totally change things for you. So Julia's saying, going through a recent hang up and feeling excited about after reaffirming your why. Yeah, getting reconnected with your why is super powerful. Make sure you do it. You can write it out every day when you do your journaling exercise, like also include your why there. It's going to make a huge difference. Just getting connected with that, like purpose. That's your why. It's like your purpose. Why are you doing this? What is your motivation? Julie also saying just frickin' do it, or effing do it, as I like to say, which is what I say. And like write a sticky note that just says that, because so often we talk ourselves out of doing it. And I don't know if you've ever heard of the 5-second rule by Mel Robbins. She writes that, and it's really about just when you get the intuition or a hit, like an intuitive hit to do something, to just frickin' do it. Just do it. Don't overthink it, because what's going to happen is your mind is going to come in and start being like, oh, what if this happens? What if that happens? You know, what if someone criticizes you? And like all these things, like your mind is going to start to try to talk you out of doing these things, because your mind always wants you to stay safe. It wants you to stay the same. It doesn't want you to put yourself out there. It doesn't want you to take chances. Like our brain is always about like taking the easiest route possible to go through life, which always means like doing what we've always been doing. But that doesn't mean the route that's going to lead to your happiness and your success and, you know, all the things that you want to create. So we have to, the brain is an amazing tool, but we have to use it as a tool instead of allowing it to just run the show on autopilot. Because if it does run the show on autopilot, we would just sit home all day, every day, and not do anything, you know what I mean? Because that's what your brain wants you to do. But as people, as humans, like we have the ability to use our brain to make choices and make decisions and to plan, which makes us really special creatures that makes us unique from all the other animals. And it allows us to actually create the life that we want, as opposed to just kind of always going with the flow. So you really want to start using that to your advantage. So what I would say is, if you guys find that you're getting stuck with these limiting beliefs, you're getting stuck with not knowing what actions to be taking, really doubting yourself, not feeling clear about what it is that you have to offer, who you're working with, what your messaging is, how you communicate that, how to really get in front of those ideal clients and start building up like this community and getting known as the expert in your particular niche. That is what I absolutely love helping people do. It's what I help all my clients do. And I would love to invite you to a free call with me, and we can talk about how you can do that in your business. So I will put a link in the comments if you're interested in that. Definitely sign up. I promise it will make such a huge difference in your business. Like, I've gone through all this stuff myself. I've learned, I know what works and what doesn't, and we dive a lot into like all this mindset stuff so that you aren't continuing to get stuck. And like I said, it's not going to not only change your business, it's going to change all areas of your life. It ripples out into your relationships, into your health, into your money. It really it goes into all areas of your life. So it's so cool. And that's why I love helping people with this. So if no one has any questions, or if you catch the replay and you do, let me know. I love talking about this stuff. Mindset, I'm super passionate about it. It will make or break your business for sure. Mindset makes or breaks your business. It's super important to have the structures in place as well, which is something that I'm really passionate about teaching people, so that you know how to market and get yourself out there and get yourself in front of people. But if your mindset is not on board, it's going to stop you from taking any of the actions to market yourself anyways. And so you're just going to stay stuck, spinning your wheels and not doing the things you need to be doing. So it's good to have the systems, the structures, and the mindset together so you can move forward and get those clients and start making the big impact and the income that you really want to be making in your business. So, all right, guys, thank you so much, everyone who joined me. I love talking about this stuff. So if you guys have any more questions about this, feel free to ask. You can always send me a message, sign up for a call if it's something that you feel would support you in moving forward. And otherwise, feel free to comment and let me know if you have any questions or if you found these tips helpful, which I hope you did. So, all right, guys, have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to all you guys soon. Bye.